So last night, the very first primary vote took place in the Republican Party in the state of Iowa, and no surprise here or anything like that. I'm not exactly dropping shocking news, but Trump won. The race was called about 5-10 minutes into it because the votes were coming in and they could just see and they don't have very many votes to count in Iowa. It's a small state, but it was very clear from the beginning that Trump was going to win. He ended up with about half of the votes. But the more interesting thing that came out of that was that Vivek Ramaswamy, who I thought was doing a really good job in his campaign and really driving home a positive message for Americans, he ended up finishing fourth. Now, from what I've heard, he has campaigned pretty hard in that state. He knew it was going to be the first one. He wanted to make a big splash early and kind of pull off an upset to get the rest of the Republicans in the country to kind of say, oh, look, he can win, let's vote for him, and then maybe he could gain some votes that way. He campaigned very hard in that state, and unfortunately for him, he came in fourth. So when that happened, he took the stage after and he said, listen, I'm dropping out. There is no clear path for me to be president because the state I campaigned in the hardest, I came in fourth place. And Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley came in second and third. So Vivek still has a long way to go. Now, what's interesting is I just watched a video where Trump and Vivek where they were both on stage together, and they're delivering basically the same message, and they seem very friendly with each other. I do wonder if Trump will pick Vivek Ramaswamy as his vice president. I think it's a good choice. If it was up to me, that's who I would pick for him because who's going to pick, DeSantis or Nikki Haley? That just doesn't fit with the MAGA message that Trump and Vivek have been trying to put out there for a long time now. So that'll be interesting to see who Trump ends up picking. But I do think it's going to be Vivek or I'm not sure who else it would be. It would be very interesting if he did pick someone else. Now, the thing about Vivek Ramaswamy, though, is that I'm sure he's very disappointed right now. He wanted to be the president, but he's a young guy. And, he just started campaigning or announced his presidential run just a few months ago. No one knew who he was, including myself. Well, he's gained a lot of steam just in a few months. If he is the vice president, that kind of gives him 4 years under Trump in the White House. And because let's say Trump wins in 2024, don't think he will, but let's say he does. That gives Vivek a chance to get 4 years of experience in the White House, and then he becomes probably the Republican candidate leader. I mean, I don't see how Ron DeSantis or Nikki Haley could. I think that where they're at is they're at their peak right now. There's too many MAGA conservatives, and Vivek resonates with that message way more than DeSantis or Haley combined. Who else is there? Chris Christie? I mean, it's Jeb Bush. It's a shit show. They don't have any real candidates. So after Trump's done, I do think that Vivek is going to be a huge star in the Republican Party and could possibly be the next president. Or be a president one day. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section because, I've only covered him a little bit. But every time I do see him, he just seems like a good speaker. What do you think? Do you think that he would be a good option to be the Republican nominee? Do you think he's a good option to be vice president? Do you think he will be president one day? How do you feel about his message? Do you hate Republicans? Do you like Republicans? Or are you just lukewarm with them? But maybe you like him particularly over the other ones? Definitely let me know what you think in the comment sections. I know I haven't been replying because there's been quite a few comments, which I do appreciate, but I do read them. And I'm probably going to be making a reaction video to your comments so I can kind of react to them and then give you guys an answer to what I think about your opinions or your questions that you have. Thanks so much again for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day.